One of the hallmarks of the Nigeria High Commission in Ottawa, Canada, is the delivery of effective consular and visa services to Nigerians in Canada and those who intend to visit Nigeria. With the outbreak of the coronavirus and the World Health Organization, WHO, declaring it a pandemic, Canada changed from business as usual to business unusual. The call by the Global Health Authority on March 11, 2020 was a signal that the virus had shown the ability to kill and spread between people and acknowledged its presence in several countries. The Canadian government swung into action and took aggressive steps towards the closure of offices that are not essential to keep families safe. The Premier of Ontario, Doug Ford, declared an emergency and ordered a wide range of closures and restrictions, which led to the temporary suspension of activities of diplomatic missions and embassies in the province. The Nigeria High Commission suspended the processing of Nigerian passport application until further notice.
We've been occasioned to technically close to the public on account of the guidelines and regulations concerning how we need to operate in Ontario during the time of this pandemic. So that means that technically speaking, we are closed to the public and we can't really engage the normal level of activity we normally would engage in.
Some Nigerians had urgent needs requiring the attention of the Nigeria High Commission.
A number of our citizens who have study permits and work permits that are expiring very soon, we can't afford for them to be out of status because that in itself would pose larger and deeper problems. So what we have decided to do, with permission from the necessary authorities, especially back home, is to ensure that people whose permits are about to expire are able to come in here and get their passports renewed.
The High Commissioner have to come in and I have to relate with our headquarters in Abuja, our Consular General Nigeria Immigration Service, in person of Alhaji Muhammadu Babandide, to give us approval to carry on the process.
Now it's being done in such a way as to honor the principles of social distancing and crowd control. So on any given day, you have probably about 10 people, some 10, 12, sometimes less, coming in at a time. So there's a very rigorous kind of scheduling going on.
Annie Nkiru flew into Ottawa from Vancouver, British Columbia.
I am currently working in Vancouver, BC. So because I'm working, my passport was expiring actually next month, and with the COVID situation and whatnot, I needed to make sure that it was renewed, because without a valid passport, then I'm not able to continue working in Canada. So I came here to renew my passport, and I reached out to the consulate, especially with knowing that it was closed, and I was fortunate enough, they replied.
The main reason for the urgency was because my passport was supposed to expire by August, and I'm scheduled to start work in September. So because of the whole COVID-19 situation, it made it a bit difficult, but I needed to renew it so that I could apply for my work permit so that it doesn't interfere with my work starting in September.
When people came in, they all sat differently in the hall here, giving the safe gaps. Then the whole process in the passport section has been reorganized. We now open a section separately where the acquisition machine is. Then before then we have the waiting section, in which we have the chairs are separated. We have people sitting far apart, and make sure that it is only when you get into the acquisition center that you remove your mask.
This is the new acquisition room that was just put in place because of this pandemic. Now, as they are coming in, they have to come and use this sanitizer before sitting down and do the capturing. you have to sit down, then remove their face mask. After capturing, if it is fresh passport, the person will be signed here. After signing, then it's go for thumb printing. If it is renewal, at times there may no need for signing. They have to do the biometrics, then they can go.
They're embracing it with enthusiasm. They realize that's why they're here. They're glad to do it, and they understand the needs of these people also. So it's something that's being done with the spirit of cooperation and a sense of dedication. I commend them a great deal.
I like the fact that they were very conscious about using hand sanitizers at all times. So like the biometrics machines also had to clean it after each person used it. And whenever we went into any rooms, there was also like we needed to always wear our masks all the time, as well as have it removed because I'm talking now and we're far away. And then also in the sitting area as well, there's like lots of space and lots of rooms.
And taking this risk at this time of pandemic, they are here to assist us. It's wonderful.
So far, we attended to about 235 as of today. They are all very happy. They live here with a lot of smiles.
I came here today to renew my passport and because of my work permit. I'm really, really glad that I got this passport because I've been thinking about how am I going to get my Nigerian passport with the whole coronavirus thing happening, and I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen today? I'm just going to give it a try, and I'm really, really glad that I got my passport today.
Call the exercise a rehearsal for the new normal, and you won't be wrong.
You know, before we had a situation in which our employees were crammed together in the same room as people that they were trying to capture. And we have enough space to not make that necessary. So we agreed to create a new space where people can be attended to, where they can be captured, so that where our staff are working does not need to be visited by people coming from the outside at all. I think that's best practice. And we are blessed with enough space to have made that possible. Things are easing up gradually in Ontario. I think before too long we'll be able to open to the public